Before proceeding to produce the final layout and the printout of our project, we want to generate a section view in the drawing by simply indicating the section line with 2 points. In addition, we also want to print an elevation of the south side including the shades. So let's first choose the settings that we need. For example, we want to create the shadow hatch fills with the light coming in from the lower right with a 20-degree angle referred to the horizon. The command to get the shadows on the elevations is similar to what we saw for the section. In this case, we indicate the side of the elevation with a line outside the building and an observation point. Here is our elevation with the shadows that are seen under the eaves or under the balcony and on the windows. We recommend setting the sheet for printing using a layout defined by the system, or creating a new one with the format required. In each layout window we can display a representation and a floor at pleasure. In the first window, for example, we want to put only the first floor, so we disable the second floor. Let's also disable a three-dimensional representation. We will then obtain the first floor plan. In the second window, we disable the first floor and also the three-dimensional representation, so as to have only the plan of the second floor. To set the correct scale printing, we can use the VP Scale command. To print the elevation and section views in the right position of the sheet, we only need to move the views within that window, as shown in the example. These views can also be scaled very easily with the VP Scale command. The command asks you to specify the printing scale factor and to select the windows to scale. In the upper right window, we want to print a three-dimensional isometric view in the shadow mode. We then set an isometric view. We only activate the three-dimensional model and apply the colors. Finally, we move the contents of the windows in order to have the views aligned. The simple movement doesn't change their scale factor. Then we first move the section and then the elevation. We then modify the labels indicating the views by writing the type of view displayed in the window below. We just do it for the view section. Note that it's more convenient to put the rectangles of the window objects on layers which have unprintable settings, as in the case of the layout designed by us. So we avoid on paper rectangles that generally don't have to be drawn.